Hi, I'm Ricky Nowak. I'm a conference keynote speaker, professional MC and an experienced panel facilitator who loves to bring conferences and workshops to life.
And the day begins just like every other day, yes? I know your pain.
Isn't it brave to come up and do something a little bit different? Is anyone sorry? Oh, I knew there'd be somebody. Okay. My corporate clients come from all sorts of industries and services, and whether we're working together in really large forums, teams, or seminars, learning and having fun, or whether we're working together more intimately, solving problems in small groups or even one-on-ones, the one thing for sure is the results we achieve increase productivity, happiness at work, and most importantly, improve the commercial results. Thank you, everybody. How are you? Don't you feel incredibly lucky to be in this room today? That PMI hosts events like this to keep you ahead of the game because the game has changed. Please turn to the person on either side of you and tell them how lucky they are to be seated with you, because without you it wouldn't nearly be as good. The real reason you're here today is to understand how to take away some strategies and implement them in your workplace. And I never take for granted just the privilege of working with someone to argue a little bit differently. What's your measurement of success going to look like? How is that going to play out when I'm no longer here? What we do to recognise either people are bored to snores in the organisation or they are given a reason outside the work that they do to make a valid contribution. I have a passion for speaking, not only on specific leadership topics that are relevant to clients, but I really enjoy writing blogs and creating a variety of multimedia content and books.
What's the difference between management and leadership?
A good manager is actually able to look at the processes, keep his eye on the ball, look at the individual things that make up the business on a day-to-day level, make sure the people are in the right seats, doing the right job, and things aren't being missed. You might be asking, what is audacious leadership? Look, to me, it's really the marriage of when humility comes with having radical transparency. So are you carriers of good energy? Yeah, really good, yes. Can you turn to the person next to you, shake their hand and say, you're so lucky to sit next to me because I've got great energy. The real moment of truth for all of our businesses as we go headlong into careering into the next century, far too early, if you're asking me, is the breakthrough moments. And engagement is one of the key factors that will lift that level of change implementation. Because the strategies are often right, the problem comes in the implementation. So how about you? What would you need to do to adjust physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally to make that connection strong? As a leadership speaker, one of the most important things for me is to connect with my audiences, and I love to do that in a really entertaining and an authentic way. So working with me gives you an opportunity to get real, to hear how things can be done without any of the preamble that it takes to get down to business. So I'd love to work with you. I'd love to show you how I can make stories come alive, how to connect with your audiences so key messages stay the key messages and make sure that people can implement and everyone is absolutely on side.